Yo, what's up, YouTube? It's KDA here with One Piece Chapter 976 review titled Allow Me to Introduce Myself. Of course, it's referring to Jimbei, the newest fishman of the Straw Hat Pirates. And in addition to the Monster Trio, which Luffy has outgrown. He's not in the Monster Trio no more. He's the boss of the Monster Trio. So first we got Jimbei, then we got Zoro, and then we got Sanji for his three commanders. He's the Yonko. It's finally time to see how strong the Straw Hats are and how far they come. Eventually, every Straw Hat's going to have to be at least commander level, which means they'll be able to 1v1 commanders. Anyway, let's dive into it. We got our cover photo, and our cover photo does have Roger, Odin, and Luffy, which is finally great to see. They're all together sharing a drink. Anyways, our first page is actually of Kinemon and the Scabbard still talking about how lucky he got and how they all spent all their luck, and about honestly how they feel like they could die. And Kinemon for sure feels like he's gonna die, and he don't mind that. All the Scabbards are ready to die with him. So, I don't see any of them dying, but I do count that as a death flag. So, people are going to be dying this arc for sure. Anyways, Kawamatsu tries to save Momo from Kanjuro, but Kanjuro escapes on a swan and announces that he's going to kill Hiyori. Now, that is actually very surprising. I was not expecting him to say that. I thought he was honestly just focusing on going to go bring Momo to Orochi and to let Orochi know that, they're actually going to be attacked. So it's very interesting to see that. But instantly, Sanji and Robin find out that there's a spy, and they find out that it's Kanjuro. It makes sense because Sanji spent a lot of time with Robin, and Robin is a spy, so she should be able to find out about that. But, aside from Luffy, who's locked up, couldn't really see anybody else knowing of that. So then we have our boy Kanjuro doing his move called Sumigumo to make his hair into an ink cloud, and then he uses that ink cloud to then attack them and shoot arrows, which Sanji has to stop from killing Nami. Makes sense, to the glass cannon. But then I'm curious to see about his abilities. There's more to his devil fruit. Who knows what else he can do. He can make exact replicas of people, of anything, and it's going to become life. So that's interesting. Can't be the end-all, be-all to his ability. There's got to be more to it. So buckle up. We're going to dive right on in here soon whenever we get some more screen time for him. But then after that, Momonosuke decides that it's time to let Luffy know and let everybody know that he don't need them, that he gonna get out of it himself, which I like to see because that's a lot of growth, a lot from him. He don't want Luffy to be thinking about him and thinking about anybody. He want him to actually go and fight and not worry about him. I like that. That's a lot of growth. So, I guess it's time to leave him be. Luffy sees that he, finally is starting to grow up, gain some respect for himself. Luffy's respecting that, and I could honestly see Momo and Toko joining the crew, but, let me just say that Luffy himself has also grown. He's also being a great leader in this chapter. As far as how these long-range cannons are going, he wants to go and attack that. He wants to go and make sure that their attack's going to be successful, even though some of his men are being taken down. They're not necessarily his men, but we could call them his men because they're fighting Kaido. They're going to go fight Kaido with the men. Come on now. Them samurai ships that are going to be taking blows, Luffy cares about. Luffy's going to want to actually do something about that. But, so then it does cut to these long-range cannons which start to shoot from afar, and Luffy's like, we got to go get them. We got to go attack. All speed ahead. Luckily, though, Jimbei, just in time, comes in and attacks the ship, destroys the ship. I don't know if he destroys it because this ain't talking about there's a hole in it, but let's just say it's gonna be destroyed because everybody knows he's gonna destroy it. But yeah, it just cuts to Jimbei's introduction. You didn't say much about that. Jimbei's a boss. He's the second to only Luffy as far as hockey goes. This man has so much battle experience before Luffy was even becoming a pirate. Before Luffy even set out, Luffy in diapers, and Jimbei got his power-ups. All that already. So, yeah, Jimbei, first commander level. Everybody else should be after him, period. Experience-wise, bounty-wise, already said, hockey-wise, all that. He just, all around, Jimbei a boss. And Jimbei, of course, he's going to be